Madison Ambrose and welcome back to VMSTV. We've been working behind the scenes and we are glad to be back on the air. On today's show, we have a story about a Valley teacher who spends her school days alone in her classroom, a segment about the popular e-bikes, and we'll introduce you an amazing 8th grade artist. So sit back and relax because VMSTV starts right now.
Welcome back. Our first story is about 8th grade math teacher, Mrs. Proctor. Mrs. Proctor is a veteran teacher, but she has never worked as hard as she is working now.
Mrs. Proctor, a math teacher here at Valley who has faced many challenges with online learning.
Some of the challenges include this big empty classroom. I talk all day and I'm talking to nobody and it feels a little lonely. If I'm honest, I'm really tired. It's a lot harder. What keeps me going is there's not a lot, but there are a couple each period who interact with me. But there are some days where it's just I'm really tired. It's a lot more work this year than probably all my years of teaching put together.
After many years of experience with teaching, the workload is harder than ever.
The workload is much harder online, much harder, because I knew, I've been teaching since 1982. I've been teaching a long time. Technology has changed a lot. It has changed, but I knew how to teach with what I knew how to do. But now it's like, okay, now you got to learn all these new programs and figure out how to set things up, and all that kind of stuff has been a challenge.
At the end of the day, it's the little things her students do that makes her day count.
Liliana, how can I help you? Do you want me to say? Oh, I love it when the students interact. Even if it's in the chat, I love it when they turn on their videos to show me their faces. It makes them real. They're not just a name on my screen. That's what I miss.
As the year has gone by, Mrs. Proctor has strived to make school life easier for her students. Reporting for VMSTV with photojournalist Leah Poteet, I'm Keely McElroy.
Using a special satellite system called the Gyro, VMSTV reporter Race Gruskin is standing by with some news about a very special park that's going to be built in Carlsbad. Race?
What's up, Valley? I'm Race Gruskin, and I'm standing here at what looks like a random field. However, the city recently decided to transform this into a new spot to hang out with your friends and family. It'll be called Veterans Memorial Park, and will have a hiking trail, a bike park, bocce ball, a picnic area, and so much more. They are still working out the details in the next plan, but that will be coming out in the next few months. Thanks for watching. Madison, back to you.
Our normal campus camera segment has been modified into a new segment that we called Carlsbad Currents. Max Harris and Michael Basista worked on this week's episode.
Okay, so obviously there's been a lot of bad that's happened in 2020. Has there been any good that's happened to you?
I got to spend a lot of time with my family, and that was really fun.
No. Yes. I got to hang out a lot with my family, and I'm on a really good volleyball team.
Well, I've had a lot of free time, so I started learning French.
I actually got an e-bike, which is really helpful because I've been riding it around a lot. I've been doing riding with a lot of friends, and I think it's really fun.
Reporting for VMSTV with photojournalist Michael Basista, I'm Max Harris.
Hi, Miss Roon here. Lupita and I wanted to give a shout out to Period 1 and Period 6 photography students. I know you're moving on to the super amazing Miss DeWolf, but I just wanted to say that I'm going to miss you guys, and I really enjoyed our 12 weeks together. So I'll see you guys around Carlsbad taking pictures. Bye.
E-bikes have become incredibly popular, and you probably notice them all over Carlsbad. VMS TV reporter Scarlett Walkers produced this segment.
During the pandemic, many people are seeking things to do outside. Electric biking is a 2020 outdoor trend that is currently skyrocketing in popularity and demand, especially with teenagers.
it's their first taste of real freedom. It's kind of like getting a driver's license before they get their driver's license. So for them, it's everything.
Transportation during this time of isolation is what lets teens have freedom and reconnect.
My friend would ride her bike over to my house, and I always felt bad, so we got one for me so I can ride over to her house. We're kind of far away from each other, so it just makes like seeing her easier, and that way I can still have contact with like close friends. Also, it's nice for my parents. They don't have to take me to and from my dance studio. I can just ride over there myself.
This e-bike like helped a ton during the pandemic. I usually ride with just like my friends and stuff, like when we're going down to surf or just by myself. I could like surf twice a day and not have to worry about getting a ride.
For some, an e-bike ride is a chance to unwind.
It's really fun. I really enjoy it. I just feel really happy and like calm, especially like riding down the coast on PCH. It's very nice and relaxing.
For others, it's a way to get places and with speed.
You don't have to pedal normal and stuff, and you can just like, for like me, I can just like throttle and like I can get up to like 25 and just get to places I usually can't get on a normal bike.
It's not only teenagers enjoying the e-bike craze. Adults are also liking the feeling they get when biking electric.
It's a combination of just like adrenaline and joy. Like it's fast, which is fun, but also just the ear-to-ear smile you get when you're just having fun and the world's flying by you and it's so beautiful here. So yeah, that's e-biking for me.
Happy e-biking. This has been Scarlett Walker reporting for VMSTV.
VMSTV has been busy creating short films, in many cases just using an iPhone. These are very short movies. We are given the prompt "not again" and asked to make a 30-second film that is tied to that prompt. We have then narrowed them down from nearly 50 films to just 2 finalists, and we would like your help deciding which one is the winner. Here they are.
Not again. With people staying at home rather than going out to restaurants, house fires have been on the rise. VMSTV produced a PSA on that very topic. Let's have a look.
Hey, what's up?
Our final story of this broadcast is about a Carlsbad 8th grader who has found his passion for art using markers and spray paint. Ryder Lusker is the reporter.
What made me start drawing was because of my dad. He was always drawing and it kind of inspired me to draw.
Ryder likes art because he can show creativity in many ways.
I like drawing because you can express yourself however you want on a piece of paper. My favorite things to draw are portraits of people and abstract.
Ryder follows
not
certain
now, come on.
guidelines that are the key to the final product.
The first step to drawing is what I like to do is get my pencil, do the outline of whatever I want to draw, and then after that I get my black outline ink marker and I trace it over, and so it'll be nice and bold. And then what I like to do after that is get my markers and put in all the color, and that's when it all comes together. It's like flames. Oh, the backstory behind this design, the weather is kind of like windy and rainy out right now, so it's just kind of just like a guy walking around in a hood.
His reason to draw may be different than you expect.
I choose to draw over other things because it clears my head when I have a lot of work to do.
For Ryder, art is the key to his creativity. From Carlsbad, California, with photojournalist Ray Skruskin, I'm Ryder Lutzker, VMSTV.
Thanks, Ryder and Race, for that story. Please, if you did not already, vote for one of our short stories. All you have to do is go to vmstv.com and click on the link. We hope that you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving and stay safe and stay healthy. And we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.